Hi, welcome back. Thank you for joining me on Drawn Story Box 15 again. Love to hear from you. Drop me a line. Hit like, hit subscribe. So today we have another one of the Masters of the Universe Revelation series figures, or Masterverse figures. This is actually the first figure I have not gotten around to taking out of the box that I have one of. I have a couple throughout my collection, like I've got a red-carded Boba Fett that was signed by Jeremy Bullock. I have a Jim Morrison and an Alice Cooper, both of which are pretty fragile, so it's part of the reason, but also I got them from friends of mine. I'd like them to stay in as great a shape as possible, as long as possible. So a friend of mine, Josh, was talking to me about the Masters of the Universe Revelations figures. I'm like, well, really, I'm probably only going to get Faker and two. I may end up with Evil Lyn. And I'm glad he talked me out of it and talked me into this one. I'm waiting on the regular release, but this was some kind of an exclusive. I forget the place. I got it on eBay for, well, it was actually fairly cheap for what they're going for, but this is Scareglow. Now, they've updated the packaging a lot from the Matty Collector days. You know what, give me a second, real quick, I will give you a comparison. Actually, I have one. I'm sorry, that was probably more of me than you cared to see, but I was actually trying to get rid of this. That's why it's in my living room. But you can see how much they've improved the shipping containers since. Okay, so on the top it has the Revelations logo. On the front side has a really good portrait of Scareglow. It's got the little Netflix sticker. The sides are just plain, the bottom's just normal text, nothing important, I'm sorry. But the back has a really cool picture of Scareglow. It looks like it's done in pencil, but that's the way they printed it. It makes it look really cool. And like I said, this is the first one that I cannot bring myself to bring out of the box just because it looks so great in the box. I'll just wait on the regular version to come out. So this is the box. It looks like a tome, a really old book. On the front, again, it's got the Revelations and Scareglow, and their die cut's not quite the right word. That's the stuff on the side, but it's embossed, it's raised, along with the Scareglow face. It looks really cool. The green kind of, because he's supposed to glow in the dark, and I'm sure that he does. I've tried it a few times, but he's got some weird runes written circle here, and then it kind of looks like a little gem. There's that, and this. It's also got the raised Revelations on the top. The bottom's just flat. There's a little piece of tape there that holds it together. So this just slides off, and then inside it looks like a book. You know, it's got a couple of die cut things that you can see in the front, and a bigger one in the back that's supposed to resemble a flaming skull or a glowing skull. So the way this box opens is a bit weird. It has the first cover. There's a little switch down here to activate the lights, but it's got a couple of blue lights and a couple of white lights. The white lights flicker. You can see he kind of glows. He's got his Scythe of Doom, really nice purple. I believe he's got the standard articulation, but like I said, I've not taken him out of the box. Strangely, this opens up. It has a die cut of the back, so there's basically a page in here. But here you can see the full thing. He's got a sword. It's the same mold as He-Man's sword, a couple of alternate hands. You can see his boots better. They're not all covered up by the thing, but you can see he's starting to turn green where he was glowing earlier. On the side, it's got kind of a binding strap, but it's just raised a little bit. The top is taped together with what looks like regular Scotch tape. You can see little bolts at the top and the bottoms in the binding. The whole ring around here is kind of raised. It's the same on the back as well. The side looks like really weather-worn pages. And then the bottom has a little place to replace the batteries so that you can make it flash forever. I'm sure at some point in the future they're going to find a way to date batteries and fault you for replacing them and not having the original batteries, kind of like they started doing with the G.I. Joe 3 3/4 inch O-ring figures. Honestly, something nitpicky like that drives me crazy. There's a difference between a reproduction gun and replacing an O-ring, especially 40 years later when they're all dry rotting. Anyhow, that was Scareglow. I'm sorry I didn't give a more normal review, but like I said, this one, he looks so cool, I want to leave him in the box. I'd love to hear what you think about him in the comments. Leave me a message. Y'all have a good night.